some of the worst participation I have ever seen. And I have been fishing MLF, which was before it was FLW, and before that it was Operation Bass, which had the old Redman tournaments. But so I fished the Redman tournaments and the FLW events and the MLF BFLs, since the early 1980s. This is the lowest I've ever seen it. I've never seen this type of participation be so low. So I want to talk a little bit about why that is, get into this video and sort of like ring an alarm a little bit and try to help MLF out on this particular thing. So let's talk about the reasons why participation has tanked specifically over the past year and a half in tournament fishing. This is widespread. We've seen it in the Bassmaster Opens. We've seen it all through the MLFs, a lot of different tournament circuits. Yeah, there are isolated tournaments here and there that'll have better participation, but on the average, the tournament participation has completely tanked over the last, year and a half or so. And a lot of different reasons for that. So here's, in my opinion, what's going on with it. Number one, I think one of the biggest reasons that you're seeing this decline in participation is because of forward-facing sonar. I've talked to a ton of different co-anglers out there that fish the tournaments, and they don't want anything to do with it. They do not want to get stuck in the back of the boat behind some dude that is staring down at a video game screen. I've talked to him over and over and over about this, and I've drawn these guys out and talked about them. Hold on one sec, guys. I got to take care of something here. Hey, guys, sorry about that. Elijah was messing around the garage here. I had to tell him I was doing a video. But anyway, there's about half a dozen reasons here that we're going to talk about why participation's tanked. And one of the biggest ones is the forward-facing sonar. And like I said, the co-anglers, every single co-angler that I fish with have said the same thing. It's like, if my pro or my boater tells me we're going to be using forward-facing sonar, their confidence just goes, down the tubes. They do not want to do it. So when you have so many different boaters out there that have their umbilical cord tied to forward-facing sonar, and they can't and they don't want to catch any fish without it, that's just their go-to deal now. And there's more and more boaters doing this. There's only a small minority of people like myself that actually reel bass fish in tournaments. They don't want anything to do with it. So therefore the participation is down in that area, and it bleeds over into the other areas of the boaters. Okay, that's one aspect of it. Second aspect that goes along with it is the payouts are terrible. It's like tournament payouts right now relative to the entry fees and relative to the expenses that it takes, to get to a tournament. It's at an all-time low. And I know, guys, because I fished